Bible on me, I'ma talk that talk, yeah, I stay in the spirit, so I'ma walk that walk. Bible on me, I'ma talk that talk, yeah, I stay in the spirit, so I'ma walk that walk. Bible on me, I'ma talk that talk, yeah, I stay in the spirit, so I'ma walk that walk. Bible on me, I'ma talk that talk, yeah, I stay in the, I'ma walk that. My nationality is Israelite, I got a way into heaven. James 2:1 with the 7, without the works it's dead. We dwelling on 1 Peter 4:11. I let the words go ahead and spread, we installing in light to raise up all the dead. Yeah, I'm walking by faith, not by sight, but I know on my mind that I still see the light. So I know where I'm going out of CERN. Both times, yeah, the law is the apple of my right eye. Yeah, we seeing what's hidden. This ain't no why spot couldn't hop on the beat for the spiritual ride. Cause you're staring at the picture with an evil eye. By phone just to cover in the back of the mind. But we watch the
a nation.
Jewish.
Well, not Jewish. I can understand why you say that.
Yeah.
Because Jewish, a lot of people now in Israel, they claim to be the people of the Bible and they call themselves Jewish. Well, Jewish is a religion. Christ actually called himself an Israelite. So when you hear the word Jewish, you got something pulled up? Yeah.
Yeah, so the word ish is of relating to or being somewhat or having an approximate age.
Somewhat.
Kind of.
Because if you tell your friend, our friends, right? You tell your friend, girl, you acting childish.
Right.
Is she actually a child?
No, she's acting that way.
Acting like a child. So if you're Jewish, you're portraying to be.
That's good there. I like that.
But anybody can become. I can go in a synagogue
Right.
and convert to being Jewish.
Right.
You can never convert to being an Israelite because it's a race. And that's what we try to explain to our people is. Because when people throw around the word Israelite, they look at it in the same lens of a religion. But we're not saying it's a religion, it's a group of people. It's a nationality. It's the same way you got Chinese men, you got Arabs, you got Indians, you got Israelites. Those on the same playing field because they all nationalities. It wouldn't be Israelites, Christianity, Judaism, Seventh-day Adventists, and Islam. Those are religions, but we can't go into that same, group because it's a nationality that we're trying to wake our people up to going back to because we do identify ourselves as black, African American, and these are all terms that they gave us. Like I always bring out, my grandma, you know what she called our people today?
What's that?
Color.
Yeah.
She still say that to this day. It was a color man. It was a color woman. That's because during her time in the 50s, that's what they was identifying themselves as. His grandma, we ain't gonna say what his grandma say, but it starts with an N.
Right.
His grandma say that.
I believe
Start with an N. But
from North Carolina, they say a whole lot.
Yeah. So, when your grandma was born, around what?
I ain't never looked at it. Probably like around 1920 something.
The 20s.
Oh wow.
Now let's just think about. Let's just say a Chinese man.
Yeah,
would the Chinese man say he's the same thing back in the 20s, or would his nationality be changed?
Oh, I don't think there's change.
This is still the same.
Yeah.
But if we look through history, you got we call ourselves Negroes. What's after that? Afro-American, African American, Black. Shit, now you got people saying all type of stuff. They say some people saying I'm just a thug. People say they Christian as a nationality.
They say Black American now.
Black American. Now they trying to call us ADOS. Y'all know what ADOS is?
No.
Y'all American descendants of slaves. They identify as ADOS. But we actually have a nationality in the Bible. Now, we're going to sum it up real quick. Just to prove it. Oh, you got some questions?
Yeah.
Okay. All praise. Right, but one identifying factor to show that we Israelites is through prophecy and history. Y'all know what prophecy is? Prophecy is somebody say something and it comes to pass. Right? Give me Deuteronomy 28. Give me Jeremiah 28 and verse number 9.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse number 9. And it reads, "For they prophesy falsely unto you in my name.
Read.
I have not sent them, saith the Lord. For thus saith the Lord, that after 70 years be accomplished," is that 29:9? 28:9. "The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass."
When the word of the prophet shall come to pass, meaning he say something and it actually happened, read.
"Then shall the prophet be known, that the Lord have truly sent him.
So you know that if a prophet prophesied something, you can look at history or you can see with your own eyes that it actually happened. That's how you know it's what? It's true.
It's fulfilled, yeah.
It's fulfilled. Like if I say right now, 20 people on bikes gonna come past and all their chains gonna pop and they all gonna fall. Then we just see it happen. And I say, well, hey, the most I had to tell them something that happened. So we look through the Bible, hear the words of prophecy that men that the Most High has spoken to said, and then we look at history and see if it actually happened. I'm gonna ask y'all something about our history, and we're gonna see if it's written in the Bible. How did our people get over it? Ships. Now go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse number 68.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord.
Now this is Moses speaking to the children of Israel. He's prophesied it to them. What's going to happen in the future? Read that.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into what?
Into Egypt again.
Now, do y'all know what the Israelites was doing in Egypt? Moses said, let my people what?
Oh,
Go.
Enslaved, yeah.
Why would anybody have to say, let my people go?
Stay enslaved.
They're enslaved. So when Moses freed them, he's telling them what's going to happen if they disobey God. He said, if you go against my commandments, what's going to happen?
God. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into what again? Because when they heard Egypt, what do you think they're thinking about? Going to what again? Slavery. Just like we like to use this example. Let's just say when you grew up, every time you go over to your TT house, she always whooping you. Always whooping you for no reason, just whooping you. And you at home and your mama say you want to go to TT house, what you think about?
No.
Why? Because what's going that whooping. So the Israelites was in Egypt being slaves when they heard that, what they were thinking about? Slavery. But let's see how.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
The Lord said, hey, you got to go into slavery on ships. Now, what other nation on the earth has been into slavery on ships? Looking through history. Just one. Hey, keep on.
With ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Read.
And there.
Once we got off the slave ships, what happened? Once our people got off the slave ships.
They were enslaved.
Yeah, but how did they make money? How did they trade?
Oh, they were traded. They were sold.
They were what?
Slavery.
They were sold.
Yeah.
That's history, right?
Yeah.
You got an image. What an image is? I want the other one. I want the other one. Give me that one. Right here. The Great Sale of Slaves. January 10th, 1855. $3, 1 winch, and so on and so forth. Now, let's just see, because that's our history. We can look at history and that actually happened to our people, right? Let's see what happened to the Israelites.
And there ye shall be sold.
Oh, what happened?
And there ye shall be sold.
There, they were sold. Read.
Unto your enemies.
Who?
Unto your enemies.
Who was they sold to?
Enemies.
All right, read on.
For bond men and bond women, and no man shall buy you.
Buy means redeem. So, like I said, we looking through prophecy. We listen to the prophecy. We look through history, and who fits that?
Black people.
But who was Moses speaking to?
The Israelites.
Israelites. So we can look at history, see that happened to the Israelites. We don't know who we are. We call ourselves blacks, colors out of a crayon box. Who must that make us?
The Israelites.
That's plain. That's plain. It's a bunch of Japanese and Chinese restaurants around here. I'm sure if I go in there, tell somebody come out here, listen to the exact same thing I just heard, they won't say, we don't fit there.
Ain't never happened.
That never happened to us. But we can. Because that's our history through prophecy.
Can I ask one question?
What you got here?
So,
Did you understand that?
I didn't understand. So is the call for you to convert people? Because if you are a part of this nationality, you can't be converted into.
Yeah, you can't.
So y'all here to share share the message, or to try to I'm trying to kind of see what's your aim, and then why Delmar? Because I'm like, if y'all trying to talk to Israelites,
well, we used to be downtown.
On Delmar?
Yeah, they do. They do. Wherever we sit, the Lord always gonna bring sheep. It could be negative 30 degrees. We've been out here negative 30 degrees, not here, but downtown, on a sleet of ice, and people still came up. All right, so it really don't matter because it's all of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and even when we went to the lower poverty income neighborhood, they're not outside. Because St. Louis is too small. If you beat with somebody, you get shot on the corner.
That's true.
You drive 20 minutes, you're across the whole city. So people who are in those areas likely aren't outside.
All right, so give me Baruch 4:28. I want that Acts 16:17. All right, we're gonna start there.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse number 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned.
You said what?
So being returned, seek Him 10 times more.
Right, so our mind went astray from God. Meaning when we stopped keeping the commandments of the Most High as Israelites, we strayed from the Most High. So it's not that we converting them, because you're still an Israelite whether you like it, believe it or not.
Right.
But it's our duty to go out and show them who they are. Because they don't know. Go me 2 and 30. Baruch 2 and 30.
Baruch, it's like it's the book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me.
He said what?
For I knew that they would not hear me.
The Most already knew that we wasn't gonna hear him. He knew from the beginning we was gonna go off, go astray, follow our own thing, do our own ways. Read.
Because it is a stiff-necked people.
Because we hard-headed. Right? Read.
But in the land of their captivity.
He said what?
But in the land of their captivity.
But in the land of your captivity, what's gonna happen?
They shall remember themselves.
They shall what?
They shall remember themselves.
Remember yourself. Wait, damn, we not a color? Damn, so we not African and American. Well, who really are we then? Right? Because our people never really think about that. Right? You got young men now calling themselves YNs. And they accept that. A negative connotation towards you, they accept it.
Right.
Everything around YN is bad, negative. It's endearment to them, right? They feel like they made something of themselves.
Right.
They call it a YN, right? But now we're remembering ourselves, and coming with remembering yourself is you turning back to the Most High, following what God said. Because you see brothers up here. These brothers up here came from all different walks of life.
Right.
You might not know it, but hey, brothers are shooting people.
Yeah.
Selling drugs, smoking drugs.
Yep.
Whoremongers.
Yep.
All types of stuff. Thieves. Right? Hatred of parents. All type of stuff, but you see, when you come back to who you are, it also comes back to following God and doing what God said. Read.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 16 and verse 17. The same follow Paul and us and cried, saying, these men are the servants of the Most High God.
We're just servants. So we're not really out here for our own. That's why no collection plate out here. It's not. This is Saturday.
Right.
People love going out on Saturday. It's the time you off from work. You can kind of do your own thing. You can kick your feet up, whatever. We out here to serve the Most High. Read.
Which show unto us the way of salvation.
We're trying to show our people the way of salvation, because they got a lack of hope. They think this is the say all be all. I'm from the west side of St. Louis. I mean, some people never left the west side. My grandma never left St. Louis, ever. People don't even have no desire to leave. That's it. I feel like this just, the coin was tossed, it fell on us, and it is what it is. No, we have a sense of hope in these scriptures, right? And that's what we're trying to restore to our people. Look, if you come back to the Most High, He has a lot of blessings in store for our people. But that's why we gotta come out here and build them up. Because it's sad, but that small thing of not knowing that you're a black person is a mystery. Some people say, what? I'm not black. We stood up here for like 3 minutes and had to go back and forth with somebody that their skin wasn't black. When we looking at them and their skin is brown.
And they were wearing black.
Yeah, and we like, your shirt is black. Brother, what color is your skin? I said, it's black. So it is important to know who you are, right? Give me the book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse number 19.
Book of Sirach.
Yeah, we can kind of call it so we go.
Oh, y'all go.
But we appreciate the knowledge.
All right.
When you get to
Last one.
Okay, last one. Okay.
Well, we got 2 more.
Okay,
Two
my
more.
fingers I wasn't prepared to be up.
2 more. All right, 2 more.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 19. My son, keep the flower of thine age, and give not thy strength to strangers.
Right.
When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession, through all thy field.
Because we just gonna throw it out there and make it plain. Because you might go and do some research. You might see certain things that's said about Israelites. Because it is some negative things that said. And we're not gonna lie, it's people within the nation that do evil things and wicked things. But we're strictly here to build up our nation. See, everybody else focuses on themselves and their people. We need to focus on our people right now and build them up because we the ones that need help. So it said that what?
When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession through all the field, sow it with thy own seed, trusting in the goodness of thy
We need to
stock.
trust in the goodness of our people. See, I believe that our people shouldn't be in the ghettos. I believe that they should, you know what I'm saying, have some type of prosperity. Right? We believe that, you know what I'm saying, the father and the mother should be in the household raising the children. Right? We believe in these things. We want to restore that to our people, read.
So thy race.
So that what?
So thy
And
race.
see, a lot of people say y'all racist. Racist just means, see, when people think racist, they think of KKK. Hanging and burning crosses. No, race means you're for your people. Like a pianoist, he just strictly plays the piano. See, we're strictly for our race to build our race up because we down bad. So it said that what?
So thy race which thou leavest shall be magnified,
That your race may be magnified.
having the confidence of their good descent.
So that's what we are to do, is to build up our people to come back to God. Because we need it. All right, last one.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole
He
matter.
said this is the conclusion of the whole matter. Read.
Fear God.
Do what?
Fear God and keep his commandments.
The Lord said, fear him and keep his commandments. For this is what?
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole duty of man, is to fear God and keep his commandments. That's it.
That was good.
All praise to
I'll
the
praise
Most
the
High.
Most High.
Yeah.
Want a flyer too?
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm gonna look at hers.
Okay, you look- okay.
Because I have some pamphlets. I've been introduced to this before. Like I said, I've been in conversations and met some people, and so this isn't new information. But thank you. You did a great job. It was great.
Can I ask one question before you go? So, is it something from stopping you from obtaining to the word of God? 'Cause you said you heard it before. So, is it a barrier that's stopping you from doing the things of God?
I don't necessarily think it's a barrier. I think I do a lot of things of God. I don't know that I get so much into the titles, the nationality piece of it, what people call us. Every day I just try to live a good life and do the best I can around everybody and bring joy and peace and empower my people. So I don't even get tied up into the religion, the nationality, the socioeconomic piece of who I am in my identity. But that's important for different conversations. So that's where I am kind of in my walk. So I'm open to all aspects of understanding, but in terms of me, I just kind of just be open to it. Try to live right.
Let me read this one thing.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3. For this,
You got children?
Nope.
All right, well, I got children. And I would hope that through the Spirit of the Most High, they will follow my words because it's for their good. I wouldn't tell them to do something that's going to harm them. That's how the Most High feel. The Most High set up certain things for his people because it's for their good. And to show you a reverence and respect to him, you will follow those things. Now, there's specific guidelines and things that you have to follow to show the obedience to him. Right, bring that up.
this is the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God.
So it's laid out in the scriptures how to truly love God. Because love is a what?
Verb.
It's a verb. It's action. Right? You can tell somebody you love them, but if you never show them, is it really true? So how do we love God?
that we keep his commandments.
That we what?
That we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
And it said it's not hard. So to show your love towards God is to do what? Keep his commandments. So that's what we're saying is towards your walk with God, it's not about joining a group. We never say just join a group.
Right.
No, follow the Most High. That's
Right.
what we out here for. We don't. They can just be one of us out here.
Yeah.
It's not about joining people to gather and be under the same group, but it's to come under the Most High. That's what we gotta be under.
Yeah.
We gotta be under God. So when we tell our people come back to God, my people say,
That's good.
Well, thank you.
This was awesome. Thank
Yeah,
y'all.
I appreciate it. I continue to do my research.
You gonna say bye to the... Bye. See y'all
Bye,
later.
y'all. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
See that? See that? All praise to the Most High, man. All praise. All praise.
Yeah.
Man. Gotta lay that seed. Give me 1 Corinthians 3 and 6. So the brother did make a good point. He was like, I think I seen it on Facebook. I forgot the brother name. The brother know him. Damn, I forgot his name. The brother used to be a police officer. The brother that used to be a police officer in Israel.
Oh,
Yeah, he made a good point, man. Because if you leave a bad seed, you plant a bad seed, the next brother they come across or the next people they come across, they ain't gonna be able to water it, right? Because you laid down a bad seed and you left a bad message. You know what I'm saying? We could have went crazy, you know what I'm saying? Brothers could have, you know what I'm saying, brought it out in a certain way to where it was a bad taste in their mouth, man. So the next brother that came, they couldn't water it. So bring it up.
God's book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse number 6. I have planted, Apollos watered.
He said, I planted, then Apollos came behind me and he watered. Meaning when he taught, hey, this man came past and he was able to build upon what Paul already taught. To water them and what?
But Yahweh gave the increase.
Most High, he'll get an increase. He'll build that person up. He'll put upon their spirit to now she'll want to start serving the Lord. You know what? Yeah, I think that do sound right to not eat no pork no more. Right? It was kind of killing me. I did kind of feel sluggish every time I ate that meal. Right? And it start to put a spirit upon you, man. Where you'll want to start to serve the Lord more and more in sincerity and in truth. That's what this thing is about, serving the Most High, sincerity and the truth. A lot of people get puffed up. They get prideful. They think they the big man upon the block, man. They think they somebody when you really nothing, man. He said in the book of 1 Timothy, man. And you brought nothing into this world, and you can't bring nothing out. All right, so you got to be humble in all things. All praise to Brother Wayne back, man. You came with the fringes this time.
I was out here early. I had to go back home. I was out here early.
What you do last night when you got home?
Went to sleep.
All right. Why you ain't go to work?
I was too tired.
You had work?
Yeah, I was too tired. Yeah, I was cold last night, so I had
You supposed to work on Saturday? Are you supposed to work on Saturday? On the Sabbath? Are you supposed to work on the Sabbath?
Yes. No.
No? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, see that?
Oh, brother.
We got to go back over the crash course, man. Give me Exodus.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
Do what?
Remember the Sabbath day.
You got to remember this, Wayne.
Right? We got a pen and pad for him.
Remember this, Wayne.
I need to write this down, man.
When Christmas?
Oh, no.
All right. When Halloween?
Oh, no.
All right. When the Sabbath?
No. Say again?
When the Sabbath?
All right.
All right, read that.
All right. Remember the Sabbath day.
Do what?
Remember the Sabbath day.
We just went over this yesterday.
You gotta remember.
Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Remember the Sabbath day to do what?
To keep it holy.
To keep it holy, brother. Set apart. This day is different than other days. It's not an ordinary day.
Right.
But it's a holy and hallowed day to the Most High that He gave you that you can rest, brother. People be forget. You gotta thank the Most High for that, man. He gave us a day that we can just rest and chill. Alright? Cease from our labors. All praise to the Most High. Read.
God. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day.
Did what?
And rested the 7th day.
The Most High made all the things in 6 days, man, and rested the 7th day. Right? So you have to move in that same manner and rest the 7th day, meaning cease from your work. Got that, Wayne? All right. What you do on the Sabbath? What you got to do on the Sabbath?
No work.
All right.
No work. No work.
When the Sabbath?
He go right.
Yeah, you need that, brother.
Man,
Read that precept. What's the precept?
remember the Sabbath day, Christ, sundown, Saturday, sundown.
You got the scripture on there?
No, he ain't got the script. No, listen, dude. What's that?
Exodus.
Exodus 28.
All right. Remember that.
Put that in your wallet.
Remember that, brother.
Yeah.
Exodus 20 and 8.
You gotta give him the starter pack.
We got a starter pack for you, brother. All right, we got a starter pack for you to remember these commandments, brother. It's important. It's your heritage. What's your heritage, brother?
Israelite.
All right, yeah, all right. Let me start rap 17.
We gonna give you a frame. You gonna put this on your wall. You gonna look at it every day, brother. Here.
That's just a starter pack.
Okay.
Just the beginning.
Yeah.
All right.
They gave a starter pack in the scriptures.
Yeah.
It said refrain from things strangled with blood. Give me that real quick.
The book of Acts.
They gave him a starter pack.
Chapter 15. It's like it's the book of Acts, chapter 15 and verse 28. For it seemed good to the Holy Ghost and to us to lay upon you no greater burden than these necessary.
It's a starter pack. See, we don't want to give you too much, and we tell you, look, you gotta keep the Feast of Tabernacles.
Right. Day of Atonement.
Day of Atonement. Pass. You gotta do these. Well, you gotta do them, but
don't know.
it'll be in vain. You just doing it. I'm hungry, man.
Yeah.
Man, I said it was gonna be lamb here. Where the lamb? Where the wine at?
Now you out the spirit.
Yeah, just out the spirit.
Drunk.
Right? So he said, look, we're not gonna lay no more burdens than these.
Then these things necessary. They abstain from meats offered to idols, and from blood, and from things strangled, and from fornication, from which, if ye keep yourselves, ye shall do well, fare ye well.
But that's the starter pack. Because that's the things that they was dealing with. Look, they start with these. We don't give you no more heavy and burdens than these. Hey, do these and you would do well.
There's something.
It's simple. Right? Stop going into the markets, getting those fools sacrificed to idols. Right? Stop damn fornicating. Stop doing. That's a starter pack. Right? And that's the starter pack that you need to start with, brother. Simple ones. And it's really spiritual when you stop eating the pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Right.
Because everybody, we can attest, everybody that came up here and didn't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, they always retain the words of the Most High over somebody that's eating that stuff.
Right.
They tend to buck up. They tend to hate the words of the Most High, want to do their own thing. So everything is spiritual. Some people say, well, that's just a small. You think I'm not going to get the kingdom because I'm eating a pork sandwich? All right? Think I ain't getting the kingdom because I'm eating a pork sandwich? No, brother. There's a spirit behind it. Read that.
Look at this. Everlasting life was ripped from Adam because they say eating the fruit.
Yeah.
So why not? If you disobey God,
That's a cut.
That's the point.
That's a cut. Right? That's a major cut. Right?
They
By
believe
eating
it's
the
fruit.
so-called apple.
Yeah, they
they say
believe
it's an
that.
apple. They put the apple on there.
Yeah.
They didn't even say the apple.
The iPhone apple.
It just said the fruit. Yeah, Adam bit the iPhone apple.
That's where they got the emblem.
All right, that's madness. You heard that, brother? Hey, brother,
Brother.
you heard that?
What's up?
You heard that? You heard that Bible verse?
I did.
All right, you want to hear it again?
I'm on my way to the store. I gotta.
How you feel? You feeling all right, brother? What's your name?
Hassan.
Is that what?
Hassan.
Lasan? Where you from?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? You got out of college? Or you just live out here?
I just live out here.
Actually, can you give you one Bible verse? You believe in God?
I do.
One verse. You go to church?
I don't go to church.
Okay. Can I read you one scripture?
Yeah, you can, but I gotta
Give me whatever you got.
God. Okay. Acts chapter 16 and verse 17. The same followed Paul and us and cried, saying, these men are the servants of the Most High God, which show unto us the way of salvation.
Right? So, who do you feel like needs salvation in this world? Out of all the things that they go through, who needs the most saving?
You need someone to say
What people?
people.
The Lord deals with nations. There's many nations. Alright? Let's just go down the list. The Chinese people need saving. They need help.
I think everybody needs saved.
As a collective of people, who needs the most help? Because the Lord's coming back to save one nation. One nation. Not all nations, one nation. What people need the help?
That's a difficult.
Would you say these people need help?
Yeah, but I believe that God helped.
They need help.
I believe they got help.
You said we got help? In what sense?
These people, I believe they went to heaven.
No, I'm saying, because they have descendants, right?
They do, yeah.
And these things are passed down. We were just going into that. People still suffer from the things that they went through in slavery. Their descendants do.
That is true.
So let's just look at our people. You will identify as what?
As a black man.
So-called black man. Your father, so-called black man. All right, grandfather, and so on and so forth.
No, man, I got a few things mixed.
What about you? I'm talking about your father's father.
My father's father, he was black.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We asked the father because the father carries the seed. So, these people, we ain't felt, what's the solution? What do we do? How do we stop the generations and the continuation of the plight of our people?
I believe everybody should turn to God.
Yeah, turn to God.
I think everybody should. Bro. I think.
What you mean by everybody?
I think
Because the people that did this,
Believe in God.
they believed in God. They said God blessed us with these people to serve us.
that was a false God. That was not God.
Okay.
You said what?
That was a false God. That was not God.
What false God? The white image?
The whoever they were claiming told them to do that. That was not God.
Give me yeah, this they God right here. Give me Zechariah 11 and verse 5. This they God. Would you say this is the God of the Bible? Not without the horns. Don't look at the horns and all that. Just that image. No. Right, but give me Zechariah 11.
Book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Right, so the people that had them in submission and oppression hold themselves not guilty for the slaying that they do. Read.
And they that sell them.
They that sell them. What people are sold, brother?
Slaves.
And which would be who today?
They would be African American.
African American. What they say?
Blessed be the Lord.
They said what?
Blessed be the
They
Lord.
said, blessed be the Lord. They thank the Most High for sending us to serve them. And they did it in the name of their God. It's more on that.
For I am rich.
For what?
For I am rich.
That's a blessing. Read.
And their own shepherds pity them
They
not.
said they ain't care about them.
Or leave
They
them.
let us do it.
Yeah.
And the Lord put his stamp on it. So we need help, brother.
Right.
We need to come back to the Most High, our people, because the Most High is actually the ones that's causing these things to come upon us for
Right.
disobedience, brother.
Yeah, I see videos about what you teach, and I agree with the most part. I believe everybody should hear the word. I feel like black people would be better off too. If everybody follows God.
Come on, like everybody like follow
Jesus, the true Jesus, not that.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a time where everybody is gonna follow the Most High. They're gonna have to get down with the program, but the Lord is specifically dealing with a nation of people, which is the Israelites. Are you believe that? That the Most High is specifically dealing with the nation of Israel. Let's see what you believe in Jesus, right?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like to listen to the teachings of Jesus? Like, do you read the teachings of Jesus?
I don't read it, but I do listen to it.
Well, would you adhere to it? Like, would you submit to the words of Jesus?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's go to the words of Jesus, right?
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse number 24.
Start at 21.
21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre.
Right, this is Jesus on his ministry. All right, he's traveling. He's going into the coast of Tyre and Sidon right now.
And Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast.
Right, this is a woman of another nation. She's coming out of the same coast, right? Going the same way is about Jesus, read.
And cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David.
Right, and she's asking for mercy. Now, surely, if we continue reading, what is Jesus gonna do?
Okay.
From your understanding of how Jesus is and how he's betrayed on the earth, surely he's gonna do what after this?
He's forgiving.
So he's gonna show her mercy. Read.
My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil. But he answered her not a word.
What he do?
He answered her not a word.
Why is it that when this woman is crying unto him, asking for mercy, Jesus, whom we know by this image to be for everybody, that this guy came for everybody. He's nice, he's sweet, he's lovable. Why in the Bible is it saying he didn't say nothing to her? He ignored it.
Because it's a false teaching, right?
What's a false teaching?
You said...
No, in the Bible, we're reading the Bible. The Bible not false, right?
No, I thought you were talking about...
No, we talking about that guy.
Yeah.
But this, see, I'm saying the white Jesus, they would, surely when we read that, he would have showed her mercy, right?
Yeah.
The Bible is saying he didn't answer her a word. He ignored her. Read.
Gone. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away.
Do what?
Send her away.
Disciples came after that and said, send this lady away. Read.
For she crieth after us. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Of the who?
Of the house of Israel.
He said, I am only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So I brought that out to show you, brother, he came for a specific nation of people that needed saving. Why did they need saving? Because they went against God.
Yeah.
They broke his covenant. And through the breaking of the covenant, they went through curses.
Right.
And the curses is what you see befall upon our people today. And the restoration of our people is through Christ.
So yeah, I'm not that well informed, obviously, about the Israelite aspect. For me, what I take away from it, from what I do know, is maybe in his lifetime that was the most important thing to focus on. But had he, been born like today, you think he would, if like whatever's going on, I don't know. The worst thing, would he focus on that? Or those people?
Yeah, because that was his mission, to be sent for his people. Before he was even born, it'd be Matthew 1:21.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 1 and verse number 21.
Christ is a nationalist, meaning he's for his people. Did he come to save the Romans? The Romans. He didn't come to save. So I thought he was for all people. He didn't come to save the Romans.
And I was just like,
He wouldn't come and save the people that's oppressing him. All right, come.
This book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 8. But Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever.
Mighty precept. He'll be the same today. That means he'll still be for the nation of Israel.
Then, now,
hey, always and forever. Read that.
God's book of Matthew, chapter 1 and verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus. It's like name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins.
He's coming to save his people from their sins. Who is his people? Israel. So we're showing you, brother. Now we can understand where you get that ideology from, because that's what they teach in the Christianity church. Coming in the name of that white image, that he's coming for everybody.
Right.
And that everybody can be accepted, and that everybody's going to get the kingdom of heaven. But when you actually go into the scriptures, Christ came for his people, because his people, they're the ones that need to save him. Everybody don't need to be saved. This is like saying the person that's the bully and the person that's getting bullied, they both need to get delivered.
That's crazy.
I think Jesus will want to deliver the bully too. Like,
no, I'm saying
he want them to turn from the sin.
Well, yeah, from that aspect. But I'm saying the person that's getting bullied, right? They wouldn't want the bully to get salvation the same as he getting it. Is that what you're saying? I want to see my bully get saved with me.
Imagine your house getting broke into it. You talk about, no, don't lock him up.
That's like just the form of Christian. I don't know if this is like, I'm pretty new to Christianity in general. So yeah, I need to do some more research.
We're gonna tell you, Christianity stems from Catholicism.
Okay.
All right, and that,
paganism.
which actually goes back to paganism. Right, which is why they have Easter in the Bible. They kind of put that in there. But Easter really goes back to Passover.
And it goes back to Constantine, who said he was the 13th apostle.
Yeah. Also, too, my thing of like that bully analogy. The people who killed Christ, they're bullying Christ instead of Father, forgive them.
No. It was. He didn't say that about the Romans, because the Romans the one that killed him. He's talking about his people, because they said, hey, his blood be upon us. Because they didn't understand his mission upon the earth. He was coming for them to forgive them of their sins, because they held to the traditions of the elders, and they wanted to be in that high seat, like the scribes and Pharisees. That's why every instance you see, the scribes and Pharisees kept coming to him to trip him up, to deceive him, to find some fault in him by the law. Right, but he was guiltless.
Right,
he was blameless. Right, but they wanted to stay in that high position because they were set in that high position by the Romans. Right, so and you got a lot of people like that today. You got some people in high positions that wouldn't want you to serve the Most High in its fullness, because they would have to yield to the laws of the Bible. And there's certain things that's in the Bible that this world is against, and that it'd be a confliction. It's either you're gonna serve this world or you're gonna serve what the Most High said. You got Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg just had to do that. He had to yield to this world that's against God to continue his TV show.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, he saw that.
Which he before
he was against, and he spoke out against it.
Yeah.
And they blackball. They made him yield.
Public example.
Public example. Or we gonna cut all funds. They did it to Kanye.
It's like buck breaking in modern form
in front of everybody. Because what if he stood on that? Right? Yeah. What if he stood on that? Yeah. So that's what we're trying to tell our people. Look, Christ came back for us to give me Hebrews 9 and 15.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 9. It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 9 and verse number 15. And for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death, for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament.
He said the redemption of the transgressions under the first testament. See, the Israelites was given the law. The covenant was with them. They broke the covenant. Now they need to be redeemed, because they can continue to get punished under the law. Continue to get put to death under the law. Christ is now that mediator to redeem them of those that's under the law. Right? Read.
They which are called, they which are under the first testament, they which are called might receive the promise of eternal life.
Right, them that are called, meaning the elect of the nation of Israel, might receive the promises, right, which is everlasting life, which is the kingdom. But they would never be able to receive that without the mediator, which is Christ.
Right.
We would never come to our full potential. We would never be able to attain it just in the flesh, because we're going to all fall short. We're going to all go off. You said, what Bible is that?
Yeah, what Bible?
That's the 1611 King James Bible. Right? Which was actually wrote in 1609, right? And authorized in 1611. Right? By Greek and Hebrew scholars, right? They wrote these things, they compiled them, right? They broke down the earlier text, right, and put it into the Old English.
Right.
And it contains not 66 books, but 80 books.
Right.
And you got the Old Testament, you have the Apocrypha, and you have the New Testament. That's the whole collection of the Bible, right? So you can look up 1611 Bible on the internet, you'll be able to find it. Right. I know you got to go, bro.
This is the book of Luke. Chapter 1 and verse 6.
It's okay to cry, baby. Do it. Go ahead, cry.
Zacharias was filled with the Holy Ghost and prophesied, saying, "Blessed be the Lord God of Israel."
This is the New Testament. He said, "Blessed be the who?
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
For he had visited and redeemed his people."
He visited. How did he visit them? Through the prophets. Through these men that he sent. He had visited and redeemed his people. Read.
And have raised up a horn of salvation.
He had raised up a horn of salvation. That horn of salvation, which was already promised right? In the book of 2 Samuel 7 and 11, Psalms 32 and 11, right? That through David's loins, right, will come a savior or someone to sit on his throne, Jesus Christ.
Read, in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy
It's
prophets,
already spoken from the beginning by his prophets. That what?
which have been since the world began.
Read.
That we should be saved.
Who?
That we should be saved.
We. It's not talking about everybody. It said that we should be saved. Read.
From our enemies.
From our enemies. It's like the bully, the person that's getting bullied wants to get saved from his bully. They don't want to get delivered together. Hey, we separate. I want to get delivered out of this situation.
Can't look at it.
So he said that we should be saved from our enemies. That's a sense of salvation.
Okay, so my question would be, do you think, or is it taught, is there a point to where we all become, or is there a certain like sign to look for that we all are saved at any point and then we turn to other people to get saved, or is it just only?
Well, give me Isaiah 14 and 1. So there will be, now when we say save, that's a sense of us getting saved from the condition that we in, from the sin that we in, and then we would dwell with the Lord forever, right? And have the laws instilled in us. Now, you might say, well, what about the other people? The other people will be in the kingdom.
Right.
But there's stipulations to that, right? Because right now we're in the kingdom right now. This is someone's kingdom. This is the so-called white man's kingdom, right? And it's coming up on its 250th anniversary. All kingdoms fall within about 250 years, right? So we're right now in the white man's kingdom, right? And soon it's going to be flipped, and the nation of Israel is going to be in rulership over the kingdom. Because everybody, would you say everybody's equal in America? They even tell you they got a high class, they got the elites, the high class, middle class, low class, and poverty, right? Everybody's not on the same playing field. That's how it's going to be in the kingdom. Everybody not just going to kumbaya and be together, right? But read that.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord.
Question one more time. I want to make sure I touch on every point.
What was my question? Is there a certain point to where
after we get delivered,
that prophecy is fulfilled and the next?
Yeah. Give me Isaiah 60 and verse 10.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
So the Lord's going to have mercy upon our people. He's not going to keep us in the conditions, because all these things you see, turn the sun. These are punishments for our people, right? And through any punishment, hopefully through all the chastisement that's going on, you learn, right? And you get back right. So that's what the Lord is looking for. So that's through his mercies, we're able to wake up, understand who we are, turn back to the Most High, start keeping his commandments, right? So at the end of the day, the Lord gonna have mercy on Israel
and set them in their own land.
Set us back in our own land. See, we were captured from our land, right? Yeah. We have been spoiled of our names, our language, our heritage, right? And we're gonna regain that through the Most High. Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
These are the strangers, the other nations. They're gonna also be joined with them. Read.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They're gonna cleave. So after our deliverance, right? They're gonna be joined with us. So we're gonna be together. Read.
And the people shall take them.
But the Israelites are going to take them
and bring them to their place.
Bring them to our place.
And the house of Israel.
And what?
And the house of Israel.
And the house of Israel is going to do what?
Shall possess them.
What?
Shall possess them.
They're going to be a possession. What's a possession? You own. So the Israelites are going to own them. Read.
In the land of the Lord. For
in the land of the Lord. Not in the neighborhood, in the hood.
Right.
No, it's going to be in the land of the Lord. Read.
For servants and for handmaids.
For servants and handmaids.
And they shall take them captives.
They're going to do what?
Take them captives. Whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors.
That's what's going to happen. So yeah, we're going to come together, but they're going to be under servitude under Now, don't think about servitude in the aspect of how they did us.
Right.
Not gonna, because we're gonna be upholding the law. So we're not gonna be raping your wife.
Or men.
Right? Or men.
Or children.
Or children. We're not gonna do that. Right? But you damn sure gonna get in line to the laws of the Most High. Give me Zechariah 14 verse number 16. So we're gonna restore the Most High God's laws on earth, right? Under His Son Yahushua, who the world entity calls Jesus. Read.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 16.
Actually, hold that. Give me Isaiah 60, verse 10.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 10. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy wall.
And the sons of strangers of the other nations, they're gonna build up our wall. So they're gonna be within the kingdom. They're gonna be working. All right, they're gonna be building up our wall. Because these things are going to become ruined, right? Just like how who built up America? The blood, the sweat, the tears, so-called blacks, which will actually be Israelites in the Bible, right? This place is built off our backs. Without us, there probably wouldn't be any America, right? All the cotton we picked, they made money off that. They thrived off that.
Billions.
Selling it in a triangular trade back to England, right? Read.
And their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee.
In this wrath he smote us. See, this is the smite of the Lord, right? His anger kindled within him because we broke his commandments. So in my wrath I smote thee. Read.
But in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Have he had mercy? So, because he never turned his eye away from the nation of Israel, right? He's always had a favoritism for Israel, right? There's his people. That's the people that he chose out of all the nations. Read.
Therefore, thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night. Read. That the men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
And so we're going to bring the forces of the Gentiles, meaning their riches, and their kings is going to be brought. Read. Because even during if you read the Old Testament, they always killed all the people off, but they always kept the king alive.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, I gotta go though.
You get that though, brother?
Yeah.
You get the answer?
Yeah.
Take a flyer, brother. Take a flyer.
Did you get your question answered?
Yeah, I did.
So what'd you get from the answer?
I still, I got a lot to learn.
So what'd you get from that, from what we read though?
From what you read, that God prioritized black people.
Well, no, not black people. Israel. Right? The 12 tribes. We don't deal with colorism, right? It's not just because you have dark skin makes you Israel, right? You can have fair skin, you can be whatever skin color. It's about the seed line and the spirit of you following the Most High. So-called, we say so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans within the Western Hemisphere, because you got people in England. You got people in Asia. You got people our people are scattered across the four corners of the earth.
Right.
So it's not about skin color, right? We don't never want you to believe that it's about color, right? That's what they think. That's what they say,
right?
Right? But when you get down to the nitty gritty, it's about the seed line.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? So yeah, he's going to prioritize the Israelites.
Like I said, I'm pretty new to Christianity. A lot of what I've been taught kind of contradicts, so I gotta look up.
A lot of things you was taught contradict what we said. Yeah. I mean, we was in Christianity church, brother. Yeah. We were there, but it's a lot of things that they teach that are lies. You got a point.
And did we say that?
Yeah, that's why I said what the Bible said.
No. We read that.
No, you didn't read it.
We read it.
You didn't read what I was taught.
No, that's what I'm saying. They taught you something by their words. We read what God says, the difference. That's why you're hearing two different things.
Always make sure when anybody's teaching you out the Bible, they use the words of the Most High. They don't, because everything I said, we brought out the scripture first. Then you back it up and break it down and get the interpretation thereof and the sense thereof of what it's talking about. So you don't be led astray. That's why we say in the Christianity church, everybody gives their own vain opinion on how they feel and what makes the people feel good, right? Because if the pastor in there told you things that's to come that's bad, you think everybody would be in that church still? Grady being at church still? No. Because everybody goes to church to do what?
To feel good.
To feel good. There you go, brother.
Dr. Feel Good.
But this is not a feel good doctrine, brother.
Want the last of this? I heard.
Real quick, I'm gonna quote the book of Jeremiah 28 and verse number 8. You can look it up. I might butcher it, but he said the prophets that have been before me of old prophesied about war, of pestilence, and of evil.
Yeah.
This is what they were speaking about. And this is what we telling our people, to warn our people from the Most High that this is coming on earth,
What
brother.
the next verse say? Don't prophesy after that's that. That's a smooth thing.
Yeah, that's in the book of Isaiah, the 30th chapter, right? So you don't want to be a person that just wants soothsayings. You want the raw truth. The truth ain't always nice, right? The truth ain't always a rub on the back. If somebody got to tell you how it is, hey, it is what it is. It might be harsh, but you might need that to save your life, right? And to make you change, brother. So this is what this truth is about, right? And this is what the Bible is really about, right? Is to change you to turn back to Him. You had something?
Just the rest of what I was saying.
Let me go let you go, brother.
For the nation and kingdom.
Yeah, no problem.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve the Israelites under Christ, right? Because that's going to be us in the kingdom on the earth. Christ is going to be reigning in the kingdom. The nation and kingdom that don't want us to serve the nation of Israel, what's going to happen?
Shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
Shall perish, brother. That's going to happen. So that's what we said. You have to either get down with the program under the Most High. And give me one more. I'm sorry, one more. One more. Give me Proverbs chapter 29 and verse number 2.
It's the book of Proverbs.
Because they really gonna love it. Because people don't really love them. People don't love this world. People blowing their brains out. Yeah, dude just crashed out because he said he tired of working, man. He fed up. I think the brother
Like
got
a 5-minute rant.
you posted got a line posted. Dude was fed up. He was tired of work. He's like, I'm tired of this damn rat race, man.
Yeah.
Right? People being broke. Yeah, going broke, coming home, paying bills, gotta go back to work just to pay more bills. It's just a never-ending cycle. People get fed up. They don't get this place of rest. Right? They don't let you kick back. They don't let you grow your own resources. Right? All of these things, right, is how they controlling their kingdom. Right? But we're gonna restore the Most High God's laws. Where you able to rest, there's order, there's structure, right? There's morality, right? Bring it out.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority.
When the who?
When the righteous are in authority.
When the Israelites restore authority on the earth, what the people gonna do?
The people rejoice.
People gonna rejoice. They gonna love it.
Yep.
I said, man, this kind of cool, man.
Peaceful.
It's peaceful.
Quiet.
Right?
Clean.
It's nice. I like the way they did that. That was a good way to that was good judgment right there. Right? That was wise wisdom. Right? I see how they set that up and why they got this feast day. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Wow, they got the new moon. Wow. Right? They gonna love it. The people rejoice, but what?
But when the wicked beareth rule,
When the wicked beareth rule,
the people mourn.
The what?
The people mourn.
A lot of people is in mourning. You got sad rap. You ever heard of sad rap? What's one sad rap? Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
What happened to Juice WRLD? And allegedly, what happened? He did what? OD.
Hey, what's rage music?
Rage music, right? So it said when the righteous are on authority, people gonna rejoice. So they gonna love it. Unless you just rebellious and evil and just hate order. So, all right, brother. We appreciate you stopping. What was your name again?
Hassan, yeah.
Hassan.
I come by here a lot.
Okay.
I'll be able to hear.
And brother, on that flyer, it's a whole bunch of videos. You can scan the QR code and it takes you to our channel. We got almost 1,000 videos. No ads. It's free.
It's free.
Yeah, I was gonna check.
And one more thing we want to tell you, brother. Don't just run with our words, brother. Go research it, look it up.
Yeah, for sure. This is my favorite topic. I like to learn.
All praises. Dig into it. Try to refute it. go against it, it's okay to go against it, brother. See, that's a lot of people. A lot of our people do. They just whatever they hear, they just take it and run with it. Here's something on TikTok. Oh yeah, you know we used to be green people, right?
That they like.
Right? That they like. Whatever sound good to they liking.
It's the only way to find
How they
the truth.
feel.
You gotta challenge.
You gotta challenge. You gotta dig into it. We all did it, brother. And it ended us up right over here. Teaching you, brother. So, all right, brother. All right, brother. You have a good night. All praise to the Most High, man. All praise to the Most High. All right. See, if we was dealing with colorism, he'd be an Israelite. All right. He'd be Israelite.
Yeah.
All right. He's Indians, man. They'd be Israelites.
Oh, buddy, thank you.
All right. Yeah. Oh, buddy, meet your chosen.
You are my brother.
I feel the spirit right now in the room. Right now. So all praise to the Most High. Our people waking up. Give me Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 1.
I'm like, oh, excuse me, let me
Just so we
for
out
you.
here, man. To wake our people up to this truth.
Overcame Babylon, we Israel, now we girded up. Ever since we came into the truth, we got our birdies up. Eat this Mac, think you funny, watch how it'll burn you up. I live 3 miles down, about a Sabbath journey up. Esau see us coming up, just watch how we just turn him up. In the kingdom, keep the law, we gon' have them double dutch. Occupy till I come, go ahead and eat this honey up. Anytime I see a blood moon, it got me jumping up. Esau doing coke, yeah, now he fanny up. I done got my spirit up, now let's just see what's up.